Hey girl, hey, welcome
Hey
back to
girl,
Talk
hey.
Back Talk Unfiltered. What episode is this? Five. Oh my god, five episodes. So what are we gonna be talking about today, girl?
Today we have like a few things to just chat about. I just figured like there's people that know us and there's people that know nothing about us. So just to get a little bit of who we are outside of two friends that came together to start a podcast.
hmm
So, who are you outside of this podcast? Like, what do you do? Who are you? How would you describe yourself?
Okay, so I am the first daughter of five kids. I am Nigerian background. I'm a respiratory therapist as well. That wasn't my first choice of career. I was supposed to be a nurse, but that didn't work out. So, next best thing was respiratory, and I actually love it. It's a really good career, very rewarding. And besides that, I travel on the side. I guess you could say I'm like a fake content creator, but
Oh, what?
like a fake content creator.
Don't ever put the word fake in front of something that you're
I'm
doing.
not consistent like I should be, but I travel on the side. That's my main
I
thing
feel like you're
outside
pretty
of work.
consistent.
No, I could be more consistent, but yeah.
People have lives though, you gotta make the money to create the content unless you're being sponsored.
Right,
So it's like,
right. And it's not like for my full time job. Like most of them like that's their bread and butter. Like no, like I'd rather get a check every week and, travel for fun. It's fun. I like it.
you can build up to it though. I've seen people like start very small and then all of a sudden like they take off on YouTube or get it or they on YouTube and then they get like opportunities for like those travel channels to
hmm
like do things because they're so in depth with their content. I feel like if you love it and you just keep at it gotta make a way, you know?
Yeah, we'll see. I have so much content to post. I just like it's the editing part that just pisses me off. It's so time consuming.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah.
kind of like a B to be a perfectionist, and it's like, oh, forget it. Let me put this back, put it down. And I did
Editing is a challenge.
I had a Vegas vlog almost about to be done, and then it just like disappeared. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put it out again. Like
How did it
literally,
disappear? Like it just didn't save or something?
it's saved, but I don't know. Like Final Cut Pro is very like annoying, so I'm trying to look for another like platform to use. Like I literally like, towards the end, I have all my captions, the music, everything, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it again.
Well, if anybody viewing this has any like advice on like a video editing app that they use or things that they know are pretty like fairly easy to use and consistent and user friendly, let us know in the
Yeah,
chat
I found a
because
new one called Filmora, so I'm gonna try that out and see how it is.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a bunch of trial and error as with
yeah,
anything.
hmm. Yeah. And
Hey,
you? What you want to let
um,
people know?
I'm a firstborn daughter too, and I empathize with all firstborns, especially the daughters, because it's like we are technically the family manager. We have to make sure things are in order. I'm a sister. I'm a friend, a niece. By trade, I originally went to school for mortuary science, and I can still dibble and dabble into that if I wanted to, but I choose not to right now. Currently in school for public health, and I had went all the way through up to clinicals for medical lab science and figured that was not for me. So I understand like when you have an idea in your head about this is the career that I'm going for, and then you get rerouted or something pops up or you get in it and you just like
Yes.
mm, no. Cause I remember those nursing school days and you was just like, Alicia, this. And I'm like, girl, respiratory therapists don't do none of that stuff. They make just as much
Yes.
money, if not more, and they don't
More.
have to deal with the things that like my RN friends tell me about,
Yeah.
which is something that like God
Yeah.
bless the people that do. We need all anybody that's in a trade, especially in the medical field, very much needed. Everyone hands play a role in keeping people alive and healthy.
Yes.
So if you choose something else and it works for you and you making a comfortable salary and you're happy in your field,
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And
All
then
that-
people like when you post your content about like respiratory therapists and stuff that you do at work, people gravitate towards that.
I know. I'm surprised. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
They want to know.
Positively and negatively, but yeah.
There's always a few negative Nancy's out there in the world.
A few.
So would you say like respiratory therapist is that like your dream job or dream career?
It wasn't my dream career. Actually, nursing was like my dream career, like everything nursing, anything like anything nursing. But it just didn't work out. And then how did I land? I was working as a nursing assistant at Plainview Hospital, and I was talking to one of these therapists. I'm like, "What do you do?" Because I just see you come in and you go. Like I never see you at the bedside more than 5 minutes. And she's like, "Oh, I'm a respiratory therapist." And God rest her soul, she's not longer with us. And then she was like, "You
Oh,
know, I work at Malloy too." And I'm like, "Malloy? I go to Malloy." She was like, "Oh yeah, you know, check it out, and then let the director know that you work with me, and you know we can get you in or whatever." So it was pretty like I got in like immediately. All the sciences that I had just rolled over, and then I was like, "You
transferred.
know what?
Yeah.
Let me try it out." The director was like, "It's not the same as nursing, but let's try it out." And I tried it out, and I flew with flying colors the whole way through. I'm like, this ain't that bad. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. I love it. It's
Good.
a very chill career. It was tough, but it's rewarding. I love it.
Nice. And then I feel like, like sometimes when, like, for instance, like if the nursing program itself or things happened in nursing were like a little bit of a challenge, sometimes things happen for a reason to redirect us into a better path for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, like medical lab science, in theory, it sounded good since I was already in the lab at the time. And I'll bounce around from like different, like,
Hmm.
jobs. Like I'll do medical assistant, I'll do lab assistant, I'll do travel phlebotomist, like depending on what I feel like I need at the time. Like right now, I work from home, building charts for nurse practitioners. So that's pretty cool, but I know I'm gonna get tired of it after a while.
Hmm. Hmm.
So you never know when you might need something else to fall back on. And for me, it was like the book stuff was easy, but then when I got into the field and I started like observing like the environment, it just felt like I didn't want to be in that. I didn't want to be confined to like the lab like that. And like people weren't
Right.
it's one of those jobs you got to be so tedious and stuff. And I'm an introvert, but I still enjoy talking to people if that makes sense. So it's like
Hmm.
I just didn't want to be in a microscope all day. So it's just like, "Hmm, okay, public health
Is
it
that even
is. I
good for your
still have
eyes?
I don't know, and I just got LASIK vision, and I was just like, they all wear glasses, and I just came out of the
Oh my
glasses
god.
era where I'm like, I don't have to wear glasses anymore. I've been wearing them since I was 8, or contacts. And to be like, I don't want to have to get LASIK done again, even though it didn't hurt or anything like that. Like, I just enjoy seeing 2020 without like, I don't know. I don't know if it's good for your eyes or not, but it was
Hmm.
just too tedious of a job and not enough like I do enjoy like the stories of people and I don't know. Right now I'm doing public health, and then eventually I like investigating things. So like my dream career would be like an epidemiologist.
Okay.
But when I was younger, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be a medical examiner. But
Hmm.
then I was like, once I figured out like you have to be a doctor, and then you go to school longer than like if a doctor goes to school for 8 years, you got to do 12 because you have to study all types of ways people die. And it was just like, okay,
My
this is a
god.
lot. This is something I should have got started on
I straight out of high school.
right away. Like went straight to college. Like,
Hmm.
but to each his own.
Hmm.
So we'll see. But if money wasn't a factor or an issue, like what do you feel like your days would be consumed by?
Being somebody's sugar baby. Being somebody's
That
sugar
is
baby, spending somebody's money. Hmm. Yep.
no, you have the money. Like, let's just say you just won the lotto or something like that,
My
and
answer's not gonna change.
you still want to be a sugar baby?
I want to be somebody's sugar baby. Yes, I'm tired. No, but if I won the lotto, I'll probably live abroad somewhere and just like be by the beach or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
maybe open a cafe or something, or open like a school. I don't know, just something for the community. But I want to be abroad somewhere. America's ghetto. America's ghetto.
Yeah.
Take my money and I'm going somewhere.
Yeah. I would go somewhere else too. I don't know. Every time I leave the country, the food is so much better. The people are, and everywhere that I've been so far, the people are nicer. I know like
Hmm.
everywhere is not perfect, and there are places
Right.
in the world that are worse than America, but I cannot say like I would spend the rest of my days here if I just had an endless amount of money
Hmm.
and could move around as free as I want. Like,
Right. 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 I'm going
I
to
don't know. Thailand?
Thailand. I loved it. I had a good
Yeah.
time.
You always say that. You always revert back to that. I know I
Yeah.
love Thai food, but I have to
Cool.
check
I
out
had Thai food
Thailand.
last night. It was so good. I love Thailand. Oh my god. I want to go back.
Nice. How long is the flight again from the East
It's
Coast?
literally like almost 24 hours. So I
Mm,
went and I stopped at Bangkok. And if from Bangkok, I went to Chiang Mai. That was my first stop. But I could have stopped at Bangkok and then just like went around. But I wanted to start
mm-hmm.
at Chiang Mai and come down. But yeah, it was like almost 24 hours. A long time.
Yeah. Is the layover enough to like, I don't know, stop somewhere, eat,
Yeah,
relax?
I think I had like a 4 hour layover, 3 hour
Okay.
layover. Hmm.
But not
Yeah.
to like leave the airport and then come
No,
back.
not to leave the airport and back here.
Mm,
My
yeah.
layover wasn't. I don't know about other ones, but mine wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah. I miss it.
yeah. I
They
think
want to first.
if you had an endless amount of money, you could really take off your travel channel because then you could have somebody else do the editing. You could pay someone to
Yeah, no,
edit.
but editing, paying somebody to do your editing is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I could do it. I just have work a lot too, so it's like I don't like, and I work nights, so it's like oh, I'd rather go to bed than edit, or rather go to the gym and then not edit. You know what I mean? So I just have
Yeah.
to find like a balance between like my life, like what the things I want to do, like work out, work, have a life outside of work. So I gotta figure out. I think that should be a goal
Yeah.
this year to figure out like how to literally consistently post at least every 2 weeks. 2 videos a month or something. I'll figure it
Hmm.
out.
How long would you say it takes to edit?
It can take like an hour to like 6, 7 hours. It takes a
Mm,
while. It's a while, and then like depending on how you want to edit, like I do these long extravagant trips, so it's like, am I gonna do it like per country? Per like it takes a while. It takes
yeah,
a while,
that's
and
true.
then you add the music and then the wording, the captions, and yeah, it's not easy. But if
There's
I
this
do it
guy.
every day, if I do it all the time, maybe it'll get easier. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta
Yeah.
figure it out. I'll figure it out.
It'll work itself out. There's this guy. He's based out of Miami. He's Haitian. His name is Ace. He travels, and I've seen the difference in his videos from when he first started to
Mm-hmm.
now. Like he's got so much better with his editing and putting music and all types of things. Even Jasmine Giselle, I think her name
Mm-hmm.
is. She travels a lot. She actually ended up moving to Kenya,
Oh, that
and
girl, I follow her too. Yeah, she's
mhm,
good.
and her
Mhm.
editing has improved a lot too. But they literally like they'll travel, record, and then when they get back to like their Airbnb or hotel room, they spend the evening editing. So it's like they make that their job.
But that is their job though. Like that's not my. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like I would clock in and clock out of a job, so that's their bread and butter. I don't know. I'll figure
yeah.
it out. But I want to spend my evening relaxing. I gotta go and work. Like
Yeah, but when you have endless amounts of cash, I would pay somebody to do it. Like,
that
okay, I
is
have an
true.
editor.
That is true.
I don't have to worry about that. I just have fun. And there's another guy in Miami. David's been here. He does food more so like food reviews.
Mhm.
Like he travels and does the food reviews. So he even has somebody behind the camera like following him around. So I know he's been in the bag
Mhm.
for all of that. But
Yeah.
Okay. So, what season you feel like you are in life right now, like in terms of learning lessons, and what can you say that you learned that changed your perspective about just how you view life or go about life?
I feel like I'm in my selfish season. It's just like all about me, you know. Um, I don't care.
What
Listen,
do you feel like made you get into a selfish season? Because I don't see you as a selfish person.
I'm not a selfish person, but it's more so just I come first. I'm coming first. It's just I'm just a very giving person. Like you said, I'm not a selfish person, but sometimes I just gotta pull back a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
no, it's especially with like my family. It's like I don't want to know. Leave me alone. Y'all over there, I'm over here. Like no, don't
Creating that
bother
healthy
me. Yeah, it's
boundary.
a
Yeah.
boundary, right? Yeah, that's the season I'm into. Even my relationship too. I'm like, no. Like, no, I don't want to do that. You go ahead and do it, and I'll just stay back and just relax. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
No
season.
is a full sentence.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
remember when I was little and like my mom, she was like that. She anything her family wanted, she was there. She was doing it, going above, going
Hmm.
beyond. And I used to like as a teenager be like, Mom, say no.
Hmm.
No. The answer is no,
Hmm.
And then it's like you get worn thin. And I get it. Like if you don't say no, you don't preserve yourself. And
Yeah,
self-preservation is a big thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you, but what you learning right now in this season?
Mm, I feel like I'm in my Job season. So it's just like my faith is being tested. So I just
Hmm.
feel like certain things, a lot of things have been taken away from me, but even though they've been taken away from me, it is calling me into having a closer relationship with God so that later on like I'll have more faith when certain
Hmm.
issues or things come up. And then I know like when things get taken away, there's always something better.
Hmm.
Like I just don't I just from my experience with life, from what I've seen with life, like God doesn't take things away and doesn't replace it with
Right.
something that your heart truly desires or something you truly deserve because conversations that we weren't there were heard, or the heart posture of the other people involved, God knows. So it's just like when certain people get removed, certain jobs get removed, certain living situations get rearranged. I'm just in that season of like, okay, this is my Job season. I have to accept it and still trust that God is a good God,
Hmm.
regardless.
Yeah.
That's my season. And anybody in their Job season, hold on, hold
Hold on tight.
on.
This Job
Do
endured a lot.
not,
Okay.
do not stray away. Do not curse
Whew.
God. Do not try to swim against the tide
Right.
because you will exhaust yourself and it just prolong the process.
Process. Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
just like, I feel like you know how like when you're in the beginning of something and you can't even see the light of day. I feel like I'm in the middle heading towards the end tail of it.
Okay. Okay. You almost there.
Yeah. Pray for me. Sometimes I need an intercessor to be like, Lord, see her through. Because some days I'm just like I just like energetically tired.
Mm.
Like coming off of like you said, like you're in your no season, like selfish season in the sense of like I have to put myself first, what I want to do
Hmm.
for 5 years of my life. Like I coming out of a 5-year relationship. I was not saying no to things that I really wanted to say no to. I was not honoring what I wanted to do. I was putting appeasing other people, putting their needs and wants and desires over my own. And that's like a pathway to hell for
Yeah.
real because it's like your soul will be in so much turmoil because you're neglecting what your spirit is and
Mhm.
wants. So next time around, I know all the questions to ask. I know all the things to look out for. I know all of the little signs and red flags and just following my gut and intuition so that I don't waste so much time.
Yeah. Time. You don't get the time
Mm,
back, girl.
yeah.
Mm.
So like money, I could make money again. I could stack up again, but it's just like that time. Sometimes I'll be low key pissed off about the time.
Time.
Like
Yeah. Hmm. That be pissing me off too. Like, damn, like the time, really? Like,
Hmm.
no. Yeah, that pisses me off bad. The time wasted. The time you literally cannot get it back. 5
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
And the
Um,
good 5 years too. So I feel like something I would tell like younger girls or like even my niece growing up when she gets into like that phase of dating people and stuff like that. Don't waste your time.
hmm Don't waste your time.
Especially when she's in her dating phase.
hmm
Don't waste your time. People gotta show and prove. The words gotta
hmm
match the actions.
That's it. That part. Okay? That part.
Um, second chances.
No, don't even bother. No, don't do it. Then it becomes the third, then the fourth, and the fifth, and you get
Yeah.
mad, and then, oh, I see the potential. No, nip that shit
Yeah.
right in the butt. One, two, three.
Yeah. So time, especially like, okay, we are turning 38 this year.
hmm
That's closer to 40.
Girl, my brother pissed me off this weekend. We went out for my sister's 35th birthday. He was like, I didn't know she was turning 35. Then he looks over to me, you about to be 40. Sir, I'm about to be 38. Don't even add those extra years on me. Like, he's like, oh my God. I was like, no, stop. Like,
I think I think well people say like, if you're doing the right things and living your life how you're supposed to live, like 40 is like the smooth sailing part of life.
hmm
So I do look forward to like get into that smooth sailing
me
because it's
too.
still
Me
like
too.
I feel like 30s could be a little turbulence. Like
Yeah, it's a little
you
rocky.
still like
Yeah.
learning
You
things
turn
like that.
30 and then 35. Those are some testy ass years. Okay. 30 and 35. Testing you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's like the decisions you make now determine like how your 40s could turn out. So I'm running I've always kind of ran a tight ship, but this time like it's a tight ship because
Type
I'm
shit.
trying to get to smooth sailing waters where we're just like at cruise control. Like
Yeah.
none of that storms and
Trial and tribulations. Just put that on pause, please, Lord.
yeah, it's just like like enough
Yeah.
is enough. Like
Yeah.
everybody gets
I'm
their
looking
seasons and stuff. I feel like dealt with that in the beginning phases of life. It's just like it needs to be a smooth
for a
ride.
smooth ride. I'm looking forward to just not giving a fuck. Because, I think a lot of people say that at 40, like, you just don't give a fuck.
You
Like, I
don't, and
really am.
you be honest about like. So you ever remember like maybe vividly like as a kid and you see like your aunts that are like in that age and the way they
hmm
talk to each other or the way they just say what's on their mind and there's no
Yeah.
holding back. I've always like admired women like that. I feel like in your 20s you're still trying to learn yourself people, so you could be a little timid or you might think it and not say it. Like
Right.
I'm approaching that like this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. If this is
hmm
not honoring me, I don't care how long I've known you, whether it's the friendship, the colleagues, the family members. Like, if something is fucked up, I'm saying it's fucked up. If
That's
something
it.
ain't right, I'm saying it ain't right. I'm calling it how I see it.
That's
If people
it.
feel a way about it, it's like, okay.
They're not going to beat you. So,
How Monique said, I guarantee you're not gonna beat me up.
right.
So and it's like not even saying it to be mean, but it's just like saying it to be like this is what it is. Like you have to honor and respect how people feel about things.
hmm
Even if you've offended somebody, you got to eat that sometimes. Like, you know what? I was a little hasty with that decision, or I was a little,
Yeah.
my tone was off, or my attitude wasn't checked. And it's just like, no, at this big age,
hmm
people know what they doing.
Yeah, they do. hmm And then I hate when they play dumb. Like, ugh, why are you playing dumb? You know what you did.
Read the room.
Yeah, read the fucking room. And read it fast.
Read the room. Like,
Oh, God. Use discernment. Read the room and do it quickly, please.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. What has grabbed your attention this week? I know you're not a news girly because watching the news, it is depressing, but we see things on social media, while we're scrolling. Was there anything in particular this week that you were like, wow?
I think we were talking about it behind like the whole vlogging thing. Now it was the whole Nolan, what's the Nolan Wells thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like here we
Yeah.
go again. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Good old Mississippi.
Hmm.
You and I talked about this like off camera. So when I was having my neck issues with the tech neck and I went to the first chiropractic I went to, it was all white staff, all white office,
Hmm.
and very aesthetically pleasing, great reviews, seemingly, like when you initially look on Google, like when I looked up the Yelp reviews and stuff, or if you go all the way down Google, you see the
Hmm.
real deal. And it was something about the way that, the white doctor was like talking to me. And I'm looking her like directly in her eye. Cause now I look at people in their eye. Cause
Hmm.
I just like before I
You
just
could read. You could read it
yeah,
like
like you
in the
could you
eyes.
could like kind of
Hmm.
sense them. And I wasn't getting like a human connection.
Mm.
Like it was just like very sales pitchy. Then she's throwing big words at me. I know what the words mean, but I'm thinking like if you talking to other people like this, are they catching like the meaning of like how they say
Right.
layman's terms and when you're
Right.
talking
Right.
medical talk? So I'm understanding all of this, and I'm just like okay. And then when I went to end up going to a different chiropractic, black woman, and I felt seen, I felt heard, and I felt the
Hmm.
connection.
Hmm.
Not to say I can't feel that with white people, but it's just been it's just been I just haven't, okay? I just haven't. I just haven't. Like sometimes I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Like it's just like a lack of connection for real.
I just feel so bad. Like I
It's
think I
the
saw
it's
something
the
on Instagram. This white man was saying that black people, you need to teach your kids and about like hanging around with rich white people, and it's like
and he
coming
has a
from
half
him.
black child.
And I have that child. Yeah, and I was
Hmm.
just like coming from him and him saying that it's like it's scary.
Um, like this is a long time ago when I worked at Winthrop, and it was I had my hair in like a curly afro,
Hmm.
and this Italian girl at the time, she broke up with her kid's father. He was black. It was her first child. Um, and one of the first things she said to me, no one could tell me I'm not a sister. And I was just like,
And why are you telling me that? Like,
like,
you
what
need
am I supposed to do
validation or
with this
something?
information?
Right. What am I supposed to do
Yeah,
with
it's just
this?
like no
I'm
one could tell
impatient.
you not a sister
Do your job and
because
shut the fuck up.
like sleeping with black men is supposed
Just to give you
to
that, like,
do what exactly, And I was just like, okay, that was strike one. I was just like, wasn't really feeling that comment. I was like, strike one. Then she asked to touch my hair because I had it in a curly afro, and I was just like,
no,
oh,
no.
like what? Why do you want to touch someone's hair? Like it's just like I get that it's like there'd be a low key infatuation
With what though? Like,
with us.
oh, with us. You're talking about that. Yeah.
There'd be
Yeah,
a
I
low
know
key
what it is.
infatuation with like our skin tones, our hair, creativity. People they like the idea of like being with a black person, but not like the actual things that come with
I'm
being
black, right?
black,
Trying
especially
to,
in America.
or even understanding a black person's struggles. Like, they don't, yeah, they
Right, right. Um, so she asked to touch my hair, and I was just like, nah. So she got a little offended. We kind of like, it was just a little, it was friction between us. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like hostility, but it was like a weird friction.
don't.
So I'm telling something else came up, and I'm telling the manager, like, like, because her workload was lighter than mine, and it just like little nuances that you pick up on. And I'm
Hmm.
telling the manager who is white and or Caucasian, however you want to say it. And she was just like, I said, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it makes me feel uncomfortable. And she said, no, I don't know what you're saying.
Hmm. Yeah, she
She
don't.
has a half black child. And then I'm just like, okay. She just doesn't get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. And I was just, you can't like over explain it or explain it
Hmm.
enough. If you're not in that situation, you don't know how it feels. If you're not black, you don't know how it feels to be a black person in this country. Like it, the history, hello. I get that they're trying to erase the history, but it's always there. Like
Hmm.
it's people
Yeah.
gonna know. People gonna know. Like it's a history that cannot, as much as you want to take it out of schools or
Hmm.
cancel woke culture, like people are gonna
Hmm.
know.
Yep. I don't know.
I feel bad for his parents. I think it was just the whole the Life 360 app with that's how she tracked down his phone.
Hmm.
And it's just like they're saying they haven't seen him. He was still in the water, like at the island, but his phone is on land at a house. And it wasn't even like they willingly was like to his parents, here's his stuff. They had to come get it, like your phone and your keys. And it's just like the math isn't math and the story isn't adding up. It's always some,
I don't know. I'm not following him. I just know that he was in hands of white people and he didn't make it home. So
even like date when it comes to like dating and stuff.
don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Mm. We're gonna
Don't
leave that for another day
don't open
because
that trauma room for me, okay?
it's a trauma room for me too.
No, we can talk about it. No, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. It's crazy
Imagine
because
somebody, and not, I'm not like, okay, let's get off the top temporarily, like, because it's not always just a black and white thing. Like, imagine someone discriminating on you, and it's like a Indian, like East Indian and black thing.
that I don't understand. That one I don't
Me
understand.
either. And I was just be
Yeah.
like, when certain like things came out, or like when certain things were said, and I was just like, damn, y'all hate us too.
Why are we so hated?
I feel like when people like show like that type of animosity towards another person, they know that that person has power.
I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah, like they literally hated Jesus. Like his own Jewish people hated Jesus. Like they hated him. Still, like they will never acknowledge him as a Messiah. They hated him. And it's just like because they knew the power. Hate is a strong emotion, but love is stronger.
Love is
Yeah.
stronger. For Nolan Wells.
Yeah.
There was another one, that black lady with the older lady. I don't know her name though. She went to a slumber party and all
Oh
the girls.
yes, I don't remember her name. She was a Trinidadian lady. She went to. Oh, I hated that case so bad because she was like, you know how Trinidadians are. They be like the life of the party and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And she brought that type of energy. That's what they wanted there. And she's just on the lawn with her neck broken. The case just goes nowhere. Like this woman died in your home. Mm.
Listen, the Lord sees, and whoever had a hand in any of their deaths, may they not enter, everlasting hell. Let's just call it this. Let's just say that everlasting hell.
Yeah. But we really gotta watch ourselves and watch our back and don't overstay our welcome in a sense.
Yeah.
Because people could act like they like you. They could act like these are literally demons in the flesh. You know, like
Mhm.
if we could see people for spirits instead of like human
Your
bodies.
bodies. You're walking amongst a lot of demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's just like certain settings, I wouldn't even feel comfortable drinking too much in certain social settings. You
Mm.
know, like it's just like you really gotta be up, time to go,
Gotta
you
go.
know, or have a way out or exit route and plan because you just can't be that trusting of people. And it's so sad because it's like, I'm pretty sure Nolan wasn't thinking about anything happening to him of that
Mhm.
magnitude. I'm pretty sure the lady at the slumber party wasn't thinking, like, I won't make it to the next day
Right,
in these
right.
people's house. They come off, you know, like friendly and
Hmm.
wanting to know you. And the common theme and common denominator is like everything that grin is not your friend.
Right.
You know, it's just like we can be friendly with each other, we can be cordial with each other, but at the end of the day, we have to
Yeah.
have respective, like, it's respective differences, and you got to accept that. The thing that grabbed my attention this week is like Cuba, like the fact that they still don't have oil, they still don't have power, like people aren't getting the health care that they need. I get it. Like the United States and Cuba, they are not allies and they haven't been
Hmm.
allies for years. But it's like this is a humanity crisis.
Hmm.
It's disgusting. And when the United States was like COVID hit hard,
Hmm.
Cuba was sending their doctors. Cuba always sends their doctors. And it's just like, it's just disgusting. It's just so disgusting.
I don't even know what's going on.
They created like a blockade where they can't get oil sent to them.
Who
So,
created it?
the United States,
Why?
Trump,
He's
he
getting his.
just, no, they can't get oil. They can't get oil delivered to them. So everything pretty much runs on oil. People need gas. There's no cars moving around and about in Cuba. Like
Hmm.
you have to have a bike or you have to walk. Like electricity is very limited. Maybe
Hmm.
a few of the hotels have it, but because they have generators, but the common person does not have lights on, can't refrigerate anything.
Hmm.
Imagine living like that. Like that is a crime against humanity.
America.
It's disgusting.
Ghetto. So ghetto.
Very ghetto. Like, where is the humanity? We all on this rock floating in space together. Like, I don't understand
Yeah.
this. Like, the power to be wicked like that is just
Hmm.
disgusting. It's just disgusting. Like, his presidency cannot end fast enough.
Oh,
But
it's not even a year yet, right? You still in the first year?
I think we're in the second.
It's taking too long.
Iran is threatening to assassinate him or get him assassinated.
Listen, no comment.
No comment either,
No
because
comment.
I can't be on the side of evil because it's like fire for fighting fire, evil for evil, but God's will always be done. That's all I can say about that. Which cat is that?
That's Stitch.
Hi, Stitch. Stitch wanted to be a part of this episode.
On a lighter note, coffee or
Yeah.
tea?
Um, I love a good cup of coffee.
Me too. I thought you were gonna
I
say
love a
tea.
I do like tea too, but I do prefer coffee. Like I prefer a good wake up. Like lately my thing has been a mocha with oat milk.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah.
love me some coffee. I gotta lay low on myself, but I love. I don't know how people drink tea. Like I don't know.
I drink a little bit of black tea with condensed milk, or
Oh, okay,
if I'm having a headache, I'll have like peppermint tea with lemon and honey.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Starbucks has a good tea they call, I don't know what they call it, medicine ball or something, but I like it because it's like a combination of like citrusy, lemon, peppermint, peach. I think it has like an array
So
of
do you
different
put it
flavors.
with water or the lemonade? Because you can
Oh,
get
the
it with lemon
Starbucks
or
does it
water.
with. I thought they automatically do it with lemonade.
Oh, see, when I do it, be so sweet.
Oh, yeah, you could do
Yeah.
it with water. Yeah, water
Man, I
less.
can't. I don't think I can taste it right with water.
But I love a good cup of coffee. Like now, I'm like into it, and I'm finding out that Starbucks coffee is not like it's not that great. So I'll be
Hmm.
searching out these like cafes and stuff.
Hmm.
That source their coffee from like places like Colombia or like places where coffee grows in its like natural state. Um,
Okay.
but like Peru has some good coffee.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Peru. I
It was
don't think
some.
I had coffee in Peru.
It
It's
was
crazy because
good.
I was talking to my coworker one day and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't have your number so I could bring you some coffee." He was like, "I don't like Starbucks coffee. It tastes like milk." And I was like, "Really?" And
A
then I
lot of
finished my
people
coffee
don't
and I'm
like it.
like, "Damn!" I finished my coffee. I'm like, "It do kind of taste like milk. There's no coffee."
I was
7-Eleven
watching this
has some good
thing.
coffee too.
Where? 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to get my little 7-Eleven coffee sometimes when I worked in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
But the local cafes that be like about the coffee for real,
Okay.
gotta
Okay.
support them. Like here in Florida, Eliano's,
Mm-hmm.
amazing coffee. One day I'm gonna ask them what kind of coffee. I just want to order it myself and get myself a little espresso machine and use
Mm-hmm.
it. But they have some good coffee, Eliano's.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Beach or mountains?
Beach. I don't want to see no
Yeah.
mountains because mountain means hiking, and I don't want to hike.
I will say I love the beach too. I have to be by water. I don't like being landlocked. I can't see myself living anywhere that's landlocked. Like there needs to be a beach around, at least no more than an hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
But I do find peace and serenity within the mountains, though. It's so peaceful to look at, but I can't really take the altitude for too long. Like when I went to Colorado, I was just like, it's beautiful,
Girl,
but
the
I gotta
altitude in
go.
Colorado will take you out.
But then Peru is 10 times worse.
I didn't feel it that bad in Peru though. I only felt it bad when I was going up to the Rainbow Mountain part, but
Okay.
other than that, Colorado,
Yeah, my nose was getting dry. I
yeah.
was just like, I can't.
And
I
then you
could
drink on
breathe, but
top
it
of
was just,
it.
mm,
Don't drink on top of it and have you
oh,
fall
yeah,
through.
no. Colorado Springs was to me was better than like being in Denver. Colorado Springs was beautiful. Something about seeing mountains, it does just bring this like solitude and just like this peaceful presence. Um, but hiking up a mountain, no, I like to see them. That place in is South Africa, is what is it, Cape Town? And it's like on the beach. Is that a mountain on the beach?
I don't know what you're talking about.
In Cape Town? I gotta send you a
Oh,
picture of it.
I'll look into it. Is it mountain on
Yeah.
the beach?
It looked like a mountain.
Oh
Not
no.
like a huge mountain, but it's like a structure. They're gonna probably eat me up in these comments, but it looked like a mountain to me. I'm gonna send you. But it's like on the beach. It's like that's there, and then it's like on the beach. I feel like that's like the best of both worlds when it comes to like just scenery.
Okay, okay. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'll look into that.
What would you say your biggest fear is?
Dying. I don't want to die, girl.
Oh, you can't live forever.
I know, but I'm scared of dying. Like when I think about it, just like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the fear of dying or the fear of like what's next after that.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to live a good life because I don't want to go to hell and I do not want to be reincarnated into this life again. Like,
Yeah.
living it once is enough.
Nobody wants to do over.
No, I don't want to do over. No, I
Yeah.
thought about wanting to do over and I was like, yeah, no. I think we had a conversation about it. I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't think I want to do this over again. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No.
I don't want to do it over again either. Got to get it right in this life, so you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do it over again. I used to have that fear, not necessarily of dying, but how.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like who wants to die a painful death? No one wants to die a painful death or anything like
Right.
that. Or like dying without knowing. I feel like if you have a lot of faith, you kind of like, I don't know. In Bible study last week, we were talking about faith and hope and stuff like that, and how like people with this extreme amount of faith, they know what's on the other side, so they're not that afraid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they actually look forward to like, oh, this is the time I get to, meet my maker and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I think when you have certain like life experiences and like you're not just your physical body,
Mm-hmm.
you know that experience of like when someone you so close to you love dies, like whether like when it was your dad or for me when it was like Ricky, and you be so anxious like leading up to like the funeral, and then when you see their face, you have like this immense amount of peace.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like that kind of lets you know like, okay, I don't think it's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it hurts us more because we still like are living in our flesh, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is like the painful part of it. But I don't think that I don't think that they're like people in hell, they still feel in the flesh. But I feel like people that ascend higher into like a higher like the heavens and stuff, they don't feel it. Like they don't feel anything.
Right. I
Like
had saw my
the
dad at my meeting not too long ago.
huh? You saw your dad, you said?
Mm-hmm. And
Mm.
then I saw him, I was like, and I ran into him, I was like, oh my God, how are you doing? He's like, I'm doing so good. And I just woke up. I was like, oh, okay, he's still in peace. Look at you. Look at you. We're here suffering. This is, oh, that's just
Earth
ghetto.
is like the in between. Because it could
Oh,
be heaven on earth because it's so beautiful. And like, we've seen some beautiful places on
yeah.
earth, and it
Okay,
is
yeah.
beautiful
If
to experience
you put it
certain
that way.
places.
Yeah, you
But
put it
then when you do look at certain places and it's hell on earth and people are like losing their damn minds, like the wars and the bombing and the beheading of people because of their beliefs, like all of that is very demonic and hellish. So I feel like Earth holds both energies,
Mm-hmm.
and we're like in the in between, and everyone has a choice to make
Mm-hmm.
how they want to like
Right,
their
but
eternal soul
right,
to live. Yeah.
right, right.
And for me, my biggest fear, oh, it was spiders. Like it was just something about a spider. A spider could drop, yeah, like a spider could be in the car and I would pull over and get out the car. Like it was so,
Really?
yeah. And I didn't face that fear until I went to Peru, and the spiders are like 10 times bigger than the spiders here. And it was like every time I went to my room, when we went to the second hotel that was in the jungle, there was this huge spider the size of my hand just on the wall. And I didn't get over it until after the whole ayahuasca experience. But before, had to get the guy, come shoo this thing away, like make sure there's no spiders in my room. Like it was just something about them, like the way that they look, the eyes, the leg, like it just creeped me out.
You know what animal I'm scared of? I don't like snakes. I am terrified of snakes. If I see it, oh my god, it was so bad. It's crazy because me and Jen, we started talking, and she's like, "Oh, what's your favorite your fear?" And I was like, "Oh, snakes. I don't like snakes at all." And she was watching something on cops, and they had to go to a call, and this guy had snakes everywhere. She turned her screen over. I was freaking out, freaking out. She's like, "Oh my god, you know it's that bad?" I said, "No, it's bad. I do not like snakes at all." And this guy had like
Yeah.
all kinds of snakes and like big snake. Like, why you have that in your house? How do you sleep comfortably? You're not scared them big snakes gonna kill you in your sleep? Oh, it was so gross. I was freaking out. I was crying and everything. I said, don't you ever in this life do that again to me. Oh, I
I'm
hate
not
snakes.
afraid of them, but I don't want them near me. Like
No.
I'm not going to be looking. I don't want, there's people that have them as pets and they're like, oh, a
No,
snake. And
no
I'm
one's.
like,
He's sizing
I
you with
wouldn't.
shit. No, thank you.
And then the fact that they could just wrap themselves around you and like,
Yeah. No, thank you. No, no.
yeah, that's a legit phobia to have.
Yeah,
I
but
remember one time I was talking to this coworker at the time. She was just like, I don't know. She was just like, it was another one of those situations with the race thing. Even though she was like Hispanic, she had this thing with me. Like she just had to get at me for whatever reason. And one time we were in the parking lot of the job and we were talking at a distance, and a big black snake just went right in between us. And I was
mm,
just like, "Mm, that's my
that's a
cue."
sign. Yeah. Mm-mm.
And I said, "That's a big black snake." And she ran into her car, and I was just like, hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
No, that's a sign.
Yeah, it was.
And it was
Yeah.
black. She the devil.
I ended up leaving that job because she was just so, I don't know, like she hated when I got complimented by like
Mm,
the other like medical lab techs. They would, be encouraging me to like go back to school, you were so efficient, or anytime they complimented me, she just you could see when somebody don't like you.
mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, this girl don't like me. I'm gonna have to leave because it's getting to the point where it's just like it would be space and she would just brush past me, and I know I'm the type of person like I'm not gonna take a lot of that
Mm-hmm.
because I could get very physical very fast. So I had to be an adult and remove myself from the situation because it
Mm-hmm.
was just like, mm, you want me to get out of character so bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So she could be a victim and cry wolf.
Dream vacation.
Philippines. I
Okay.
want to go to the Philippines.
Mm,
Yeah, that trip, I'm gonna make it a month trip. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Not so bad, but it cold. Like I talk to a lot of Filipinos, and then I'm like, "What's the best time to go?" And a lot of them say like February. I'm like, "Damn, that coincides with Trinidad Carnival." So I'm like, I don't know, like
You
I'm
could
like
miss
Trinidad
one
Carnival.
year. You could do what you could.
I'm actually missing next year's trip. Next year, I'm not going. Paulina's son is graduating high school, so she's taking him to Japan for a
Okay,
trip.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm like, we really not going? She's like, no. So I'm planning Japan for May.
Okay. Yeah. Japan, I definitely want to see Japan. It's not my dream destination, but I do
Hmm.
want to see it. I feel like for me, dream trip, I have two. I definitely like have to see Bora Bora. I just want to
Okay.
see like, oh, what's this about? And I definitely want to experience Kenya.
Kenya is nice. You
Yeah.
have a good time. Kenya is
Yeah, I
nice.
just want to like even though we went to Africa, that was Egypt. Like I want to go to Africa.
They're not black. I don't know. They don't
Hmm.
think African. You were in Africa.
They're
You were
African. It's in
literally in
Africa.
Africa. Like,
Yeah. And a lot of them had dark skin.
yeah, don't mind them. It's silly. But
They're
Kenya is
people
nice. That was
crazy.
my first African country, actually. And I
Yeah.
cried. Yeah, I cried.
Yeah. I feel like I would cry too. Just to be like, like it's
Mm-hmm.
Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya. It's nice. You'll have a good time.
What do you feel like people misunderstand about you the most?
That I'm a bitch. But I'm really a nice person. I'm really a nice person. Yeah, I'm really nice. I just don't tolerate a lot of bullshit.
True. I think it's the opposite for me. Like people think that I'm soft because I don't come off bitchy or I
Hmm.
don't like have like the resting bitch face or I'm
Hmm.
very like approachable,
Hmm.
but
Please don't
say
cross me.
love. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't want it to come out, but it has come out and then it's just like don't
like, oh,
test the
I didn't know you
waters.
could be like that.
Mm. It takes something to get me there. Like I'm not like that for no reason because there's no reason just to be walking around like that. But I
Hmm.
feel like people do like try you, and it's just like okay, I keep score. You know how they be like, oh,
Yeah.
the body keeps score. Like I always keep a mental note, like oh, noted. And I might not say anything at that time, but then it's just like when the time is right. Like my other friend Nicole, she's like, you could say some things that is razor sharp, like ouch. And it's like I don't want to be like that, but it's just like sometimes people need a little
Hmm. There's
like
nothing
stop
wrong
playing
with
with
that.
me.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like, don't do that. Don't.
Right. Right. Right.
Don't. And what's your biggest goal? Just for not like long term goal, but just by the end of the year. Like what do you feel like is a goal for you?
Like I said it earlier, but I really need to hone in on how to edit. Like, not even just edit, just be consistent with my content. Like, I have
Hmm.
Thailand stuff to still post. I didn't post. I have South Korea stuff I could post on my Instagram. I have so much stuff in my phone and in my little SD cards I could post, and I just don't post. Like, I
Yeah.
just need to put myself out there and just be consistent. That's the hard part is being consistent. Like, I did it 1 month, and I'm like, oh, it's tiring. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I work part time. No, I can't work part time.
It's the schedule. It's the
It's
schedule.
a
Because if you're
schedule.
working,
Yeah.
what, 12-hour days?
12-hour nights.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
12 hours. And that's half the day. And it's not
Yeah.
including getting up, getting ready, commuting to work. And
Mm-hmm.
then, personal time, alone time, sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So by the time you factor in the 12-hour shift and sleep, what real time is there?
Right. Nothing. Not really. And then I do my days on. Like I go to Maryland. I do my days in a row. Like I do my 6 in a row. Then I come back here in Jersey, and then I work. Ugh, it's like oh my god. So yeah,
Yeah,
work is picking up. So it's like I can't pull out my computer and like edit the way I want to sometimes. So I really
right.
just I'll figure it out. I gotta pray over it and just and also get the strength. Like sometimes I'll just like play games on my phone, but I could use that time to like edit.
Yeah,
But
we
it's
all
like a
do
mental
that.
escape for me too, though. Like
Yeah.
playing games on my phone. Then I'm like, oh, do I really want to edit? Oh no, but
That's
yeah.
true. I'm writing something right now, and like sometimes I'll just be scrolling, and I'm like, an hour, or even sometimes, not gonna lie, like 2 hours will go by, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You could have been down a chapter, down two chapters, like cut
Right,
it out.
right.
It's the discipline that's like you said, the consistency and then the discipline required for the consistency. And it's just like I'll be having to check myself sometimes, like,
Hmm.
this is not important.
Right.
Like the goal. Remember the goal. Remember the goal. But
Girl.
like you said, it's like a mental escape sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, it is. Oh, girl. This was a good episode.
Yeah.
It was good. All right, so that's it for Talk That Talk Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time.
See you guys later.